Yeah, you're
Tell me if you want me to move out in the aisle.
fine.
They different cities